This video is brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Hello, baseball fans. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
You mentioned Ernie Johnson, the broadcast team, earlier. About a year ago, Darrell, you handed me a couple of cassette tapes, one of which was a grand slam you hit in Cincinnati. The other was a walk-off homer that you hit in Atlanta. That cassette tape was given to you by Ernie Johnson Sr. It is a walk-off home run.
Shirley pitching, Chaney swinging, there's a drive. Well hit left center field. Way back. This ball is gone. It's gone. And the Braves win on a Chaney homer. Bottom of the ninth. How about that?
Bobby Cox's first ever managerial win. What do you remember about that day, and how special is it to you now with obviously Bobby passing away and always being intertwined with him going forward?
Tyler, that's been special to me ever since I hit it. We had it was 1978, and we had just had two really bad years. And it looked like we were fixing to have another one. And, I was playing every day in 76, and I got relegated to the bench in 77. And, it was a lot easier sitting on the bench playing for world championship teams up in Cincinnati than playing for a losing club. So it was hard times. But it was the fourth game of the season. We were 0-3. Bobby's first three games was we were 0-3. And San Diego comes to town. And it was a night game. And I believe it was Pat Rocket was playing shortstop. Pepe Frias hadn't gotten there yet. And Bobby inserted, I think he pinch hit for Pat in the 6th or 7th inning, and I went in for defense. And it got around to the bottom of the 9th inning, and we were losing by 1 run, and Barry Bonnell got a base hit with 2 outs. And I'm due up. And in most situations like that, in my career, I was pinch hit for, especially right-handed. But Bobby showed a little confidence in me, either that or he didn't have anybody left on the bench to hit. But I think it was one of these things that Bobby does. He thought I could at least get a base hit, and so he let me hit. And Bob Shirley was a pitcher for the San Diego Padres, and I hit a ball in left center field, and I'm not kidding you. I think it landed almost in the same spot that Hank Aaron's 715th landed. I really do. It was out that way anyway. Yeah. I never got the ball. I don't think Bobby ever got the ball. Back then, you couldn't get the ball back and bring it all in and all that stuff. But I hit that walk-off home run and for Bobby Cox's first major league victory. And I'll tell you right now, you can 2 weeks after you air this, you could say, okay, here's a little trivia question. Who hit the walk-off home run for Bobby Cox's first ever major league win? And nobody will ever get it. They'll guess Gary Matthews, Jeff Burroughs, Dale Murphy. They'll guess Phil Negro before they guess me. They'll guess a pitcher before they guess me. They won't guess me. And it's a great trivia question. I got a couple of great trivia questions, but that's a real good one because I'll be going around and they say, you did this and you did that. And I said, for a guy that had maybe a less than mediocre career, I had a couple neat things happen to me. The grand slam home run and then the walk-off for Bobby Cox's first win. And I'll say to the person that's bringing this stuff up to me, I'll say, well, how about this one? Do you know who big baseball fan are you? Oh, yeah, big Braves fan. Are you a big Braves fan? Who hit the walk-off home run to win Bobby Cox's first game? And they'll scratch their head and they'll start throwing out names and they never bring my name up. It's really funny. A lot of fun to do that.
This video has been brought to you by Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC in Opelika. Get ready to smile.
Baseball fans, make sure you like and share this video and subscribe to this channel. As always, thank you for your support.